Good morning, it's December 9th and we're here at a solid waste board meeting. And all right, Mike, what do we got going on?
Do you have your minutes?
We have minutes, do we have any minutes?
Oh, yeah.
I never got any feedback.
Yeah, okay, we've got them, we just haven't approved them, okay.
They're done.
All right.
Okay.
They're done, we just haven't approved them, or haven't
Yeah.
read them yet, I shouldn't say approved.
I
them.
seen them, I did read through them, but I didn't
Okay,
We'll catch them next month.
okay.
make any comments.
All right, manager's report.
Okay, so let's go to this tax. The application for adjustment first.
Okay,
So this is the one I told you guys about Bar. And they bought their daughter bought the property for them. I talked to them. They don't live here. They don't plan on moving here because they found out how much a house costs. What happened with that cabin that I told you about is people were living in it, squatting in it. So they kicked them out and they're planning on tearing it down.
okay,
And their house, that property is up for sale. So. I don't know if you guys want to go ahead and just take it off because it is bare property on that.
There's no services to it at all.
No. But there was people living in it. What the whole story was is when they bought it, they didn't know it because it was hidden down over the edge. People were living it and their kids were living outside in the tents and then they added on to it and that's why the sheetrock and the electrical outlets are there.
Where's it
Somebody,
at?
it's way down in, yeah, it's off of Cedar Hills Road,
Oh,
the 34 App Lane.
Appy, APPE, Appy Lane,
Appy Lane,
really at the very end then, right on the right,
yeah, and it's way down in the
I
bottom,
know you're talking.
yeah. And
Down in
it's,
there by an old barn and everything else.
yeah, it's even past that,
What's down in that, there though, right?
it's down in that, yeah, it's down in
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I used to know people that lived
Yeah.
Roberts.
And then so they don't plan on moving there, they don't plan on building, they're selling the property. That's the only, and I don't know what you guys wanna do, there's no hookups to it. They are planning on tearing it down, do we wait till they tear it down, or do you guys wanna just give them that, again, let them have no solid waste on it, nobody's living there,
is there any other structures on the property or is that the only thing?
that's the only thing on the property.
I don't know, we have a way to keep an eye on it or,
You can drive out there once in a while, take a look at it.
because I would say when they get it tore down, we could do this, that would
There's-
be my suggestion.
There's no permits issued on the property.
Hmm.
So, and that's one thing. So there's never been a permit issued for our dump pass.
Okay,
So if they come in, the sheriff Susie. She's not gonna allow them to come in.
nobody's jumping there.
Yeah, that's
So I
good.
would catch them if they did try to come in, somebody tried to come in and,
So would you still be able to? If they're tearing it down, would you call that construction waste?
that would be construction waste.
So
They'd
if
have
they
to,
come in to dump that without a permit, when they tear it down, you would know, even
Yep.
if we did this, then we could charge them for it.
yep, we would charge them for it. No matter what, you're gonna bring in construction waste, you're gonna get charged.
With or without a permit.
Yeah, and then they would be coming in and then Susie'd say, well, you don't have a permit, and then she'd be calling me. And she'd turn them away until we figured out what was going on, and then I would allow them to dump, but with even a charge. But then in order to get a permit, the landowner would have to be living there and be building a house.
Did you get the permit back from these people then?
There was never a permit issue.
Oh, there wasn't? Oh,
No.
okay. Yeah, if that's all good, if they're not gonna be able to dump without.
They
a
were,
permit,
they were probably taking their garbage to the city and dumping it in the city dumpsters.
maybe.
So that's what a lot of people do, who camp around there. Get away
Well, I
with it.
guess as long as you're confident that it's gonna be
I don't think it's a problem.
going back in there, they don't have a permit.
I'd catch them if they came in, cause they have no permit.
Okay.
I mean, every once in a while people do slip by. I was in Boulder yesterday and a guy had an orange permit. I asked him for it and I said, you never got yours? No, he didn't. Cause he had a mobile home that was never listed in there. So we sent him a permit.
Good. What's your guys'
We need a motion?
need a motion?
I guess, I don't know, maybe, I know where you're coming from, Mike. I'm just sort of like Corey. I mean, until it's gone, so to speak, because of the turmoil and things that have been going on, even though there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Just to say that, yep. there-
Well, we can hold. I felt the same way you guys did when I first went and looked at
Yeah.
it. I was like, nope, we gotta tear it down. And then after I talked to the homeowner, I kind of changed a little bit. I kind of swayed a little bit.
Who's the homeowner, do you know?
Yeah, it's George and Lynn Barr. They don't live here. They live in Ohio.
I guess my thoughts are. We either need to get rid of it or we need to issue them a permit,
Yeah,
one or the other.
Mm.
yeah,
Then if you issue them a permit, they're gonna come dump, we're gonna charge them for the construction waste. But if we don't issue them a permit, we get rid of this, they're
yeah,
gonna come in, they're gonna pay for construction waste, so I don't see the.
yeah.
Yeah, either way, it's a win-win is what you're sort of saying.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to dump their garbage either way.
No.
Unless they have a permit, they're not gonna dump their garbage, so they could probably be taken off. If they wanna dump their garbage, they're gonna have to get a permit, then this will go away.
And I'll call them and tell them you guys need to tear it down.
Okay, yeah, one way or another, it'll catch up with them. I understand now, okay. Like you, now I understand where you're at now, so I'm like you
Yeah.
again. No,
It's nice that we look at the permits, cause that helps with stuff like this.
It does. If we didn't have a permit system, I'd say no way. But
Right.
because we have a permit system, we have a way to catch people from
Right.
not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Good, anybody got a motion?
I would make a motion that we approve the deletion of. The property owned by George and Lynn Barr.
All right, have a motion, have a second?
second,
All right, any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
all right,
Aye, all right.
Good. I'll take that to Terry. Okay, no injuries. That's good.
That's great.
It is very great. So, and then our oils dropped. We also are recycling as much because we're holding on to it for our bins for winter.
For the bins out of the county shop.
No, for all of our bins for freezing.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
our garbage don't freeze in it.
Oh.
So it works better when you can grease them up a little bit, roll it in there and you keep things freezing in there.
You said they don't have an excavator out there anymore to drag it out if you get stuck.
Nope. They're not really wanting to do that because of liability reasons too there.
Can't do anything anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of
Sounds like
thoughts.
me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Do anything.
I can't take my bike and jump off the second story house no more, dang it. No, I've had a lot of talks with Republic lately. They're pretty good to work with. They're a lot cleaner there, but they're pretty strict on a few things. Yeah,
Rules.
yeah, yep. And then started last Saturday, they closed Saturdays. So now we don't have a place, we have to stack up on Montana City on Saturdays. We can make it work through the winter. I hope.
You might have to buy some more bins, huh?
No, they're like 30 grand. That's why we've been rebuilding them.
Mhm.
So, and so oil, we had 200 gallons recycled. Cost us $100. We did 8.818 tons of cardboard. There's always a lot of cardboard. It'll probably increase after Christmas.
Mhm.
0.5 tons of aluminum and 1.1 tons of tin. And so we get a check back for $200.92 for the aluminum and tin. Our steel, we did $48,276.20 for that
Very
pile and
nice.
boulder. That was a good,
Nice.
Super.
yeah, 344 tons. That right there makes it so it's worth hauling it back.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
We may end up because of brush being the same price, if we have opportunities, I'm gonna start making them haul back brush.
Yeah, if you can do the logistics where if
Yeah.
they're running back empty, just have them grab their bins of brush or whatever.
Yeah, so it just makes more sense. Then every once in a while they'll have to go there, but it gets costly on the brush. When you're paying $30.74 a ton for brush. Brush has been dropping though anyways. So we did 22.67 tons of brush, cost us $660.21. Revenue, we did $1,700 in Whitehall, $1,203.
1,007, Helen.
What?
Did I say it wrong?
Whitehall is 1,007, not 1,700.
Oh, did I say 1,700? Sorry.
I just copied off the page.
$1,203 in Montana City. Boulder was $1,454. They had a good month in Boulder. Jefferson City did 153, Clancy 322, Basin, of course, 35, and 532 in the office. So totals for the year. Whitehall's $8,641. Montana City is $7,640. Boulder, $9,635. We're only halfway through the year too. Not even half. Jefferson City, 764, Clancy, 2,026, Basin, 709, in the office, 2,663.02. I think this is our best year in revenue so far.
In
mean,
the
this is
office
five-
too, right?
yeah,
I can
this-
see.
This is 5 months in.
I think it really helps you got your crew trained so well.
Yeah.
Immensely.
It took a lot to get
Mhm.
to that point.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of time I spent with them, just being out there,
Yep.
not harping on them, but just being out
Just
there.
training
with
'em, yeah.
Yeah.
So a
Getting,
lot of people have a tough time figuring out what a cubic yard is or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
I even have my one guy who was always hiding in the shack, Roy, and all of a sudden he's nice. Everybody's giving me compliments on him, how he's happy and
must be getting
I
ready to
don't-
retire. huh?
must be. Yeah, he's been helpful. He's been out there at the bins and everything. It's kind of nice to see some
No,
of the
that's great.
changes. Yeah,
True.
but I got a pretty decent crew. There's a few problems, but there's always gonna be a few problems. So we hauled in garbage, 350.88 tons. And the whole county with McGree, Tri-County, and, well, not Tri-County, it's Republic now. 573.53 tons. And it's no longer called Tri-County landfill, it's called the Elkhorn landfill.
Really?
I was kind of surprised when I called there Monday and I was like, who am I calling it?
Did I get the wrong number?
Yeah,
Corn landfill, huh?
yeah. So, and then equipment repairs, we've had a few, heard about the truck, so it was down over the weekend. Compactor, we have a compactor, we have to replace the rail. It's still cheaper to repair than it is to replace. The compactor's about $50,000-$60,000.
Hmm.
And
For a
the,
bin.
yeah, and the rail, I don't know how it happened, must have been something too heavy or something. One side bent about 4 inches on the
Is
bottom
that when it
rail.
rides up on the truck
Yeah.
on? Yeah. Well, they
Yeah.
probably get wore out after a while. I would
They,
think.
you get wore out and we've been fixing them, but this one we didn't have to fix, but for some, all of a sudden we spotted it and they had like a 2 to
Kink
4
in it.
inch kink in it.
Wow.
So we have to cut it out and they're starting to do it today. They're bringing it in and they're gonna cut it out and replace that rail. So still cheaper to repair them than it is to replace them. I talked to Mako about, Lee at Mako, for the engine. I did get the estimate yesterday. It's 54,000.
54,000.
Yeah.
Is that for a rebuilt or a new?
Well, you rebuild engine. Yeah, it's a new but rebuild, and there'll be a warranty on it. Anything that had to do with I mean, it's a new turbo, everything on it. It's basically a brand new engine going in that truck.
And our deductible's 10 grand, I think.
I don't know what the deductible is.
I think that's most of what we have is a 10 grand
I
deductible.
think it's, well, it was 5 on my vehicles.
Oh, was it?
I
Maybe
think
it's
so.
different.
I don't know if they're the same for the big
I
trucks.
don't know. I
or-
don't know.
Hmm.
Ginger told me it's 2,500, but
Could be.
Could be.
I don't know.
All our big claims always have 10,000 hooked to them, so
Do
that's,
they?
this is vehicle, it's probably different.
Okay. So I don't know. So that was good on that. That helped a lot. That would have been a hard hit. And then on junk vehicle, I had 5 cars that have releases, but not hauled in yet into the lot. So there hasn't been anything there. And then the budget, I was looking at that. The budget looks really good except for the vehicle repairs. Just been hitting hard again this year. Seems like every year. This
Think
old
you got all
equipment.
that recycle money?
Yeah. All this, then they started the project up in
Oh, did they?
Montana
The
City today.
excavation?
Yeah, oh
Okay.
yeah, from last night's rain, you should see it. It looks like
Uh,
yeah, it looks like a Grand Canyon going through there now.
no.
So they're starting that today. And that's about all I got.
Where were you seeing, where were you seeing most of your junk vehicles coming from? What area?
Whitehall.
That's why I asked.
Yeah, Whitehall and Boulder Basin. I got, is it Sam Scott's been on the warpath for Basin.
Trying to get it cleaned up
Oh,
up there,
yeah.
really?
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So she's released, I think 6 cars this year.
Are they her own?
No, I don't think they are.
Are they on her property?
They're on her property.
That might be, yeah.
Yeah.
She
I can
wants
see
them, she wants them out of there, so, hey, you filed the release form, you released them, you're responsible. So, yeah, so that's all that. So that's a lot of it, some of it's been basin, but I think in the spring, I think I'd like to put it ad in and try to promote it a little bit,
Yeah,
the
that's a
junk
good idea.
vehicles.
Hopefully we'll have our, recreational vehicle thing done then too.
Okay, then that mobile home,
Yeah, the mobile home.
that one's still sitting there, that one in Whitehall. I took pictures of it, that one, I forget the guy's name, they had all the junk vehicles along the fruit highway, the
Talking
interstate.
about Hungerford, that place,
Yeah.
up there on Highway 2 West.
Yeah, no,
Cactus Springs.
the one off of 90,
I'm sorry,
one off of 90, the one right there. What's the name? What's that guy's name? We talked about him last couple times, even the sanitarians talked to, we've had to go out there and talk to him.
Right off I-90 somewhere.
Yeah, Yellowstone Trail,
oh, him,
yes,
Ryan,
Ryan. He has a mobile home. The
Oh,
tire
okay.
that came off of somebody's semi truck and went right through his mobile home.
Really?
Yeah, right after he bought it. So then
Oh, no.
he's the one that filed for the mobile home. And I took pictures of it, but and that was when we found out about all the mobile home.
Oh, the resolution.
Yeah, so
Expired.
and he hasn't torn it apart yet, so.
this is the one we were talking about earlier, the map, same place.
Oh,
Yeah,
is it? Oh, okay.
yeah,
Hopefully we'll have that resolution done and
Yeah.
passed here soon, probably by the first of the year.
oh, it's no big, he's not, I don't see him tearing it down until, he was going to start on it, I think a month ago he called me. And then
Winter happened.
I drove past there the other day and saw it still sitting there.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Good deal.
that's all I got. And I don't know if my surgery's happening.
You don't know when?
No, I don't know. It's supposed to be tomorrow.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You haven't heard
Well, I
anything?
called them and they said, what time is it? I called them this morning and they said, I don't know, you're supposed to be on tomorrow. And then she looked and she goes, you're not on tomorrow.
Oh, no.
And I go, okay. So she's supposed to call and find out what happened. Might have been just because they didn't get the approval from the
Insurance or something?
insurance yet, yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, that's odd.
Which I know they should have, but who knows?
Anything else for the good of the order, gentlemen?
No, sir.
All right, we will be adjourned.